When World War II erupted, the world was full of uncertainty and fear. While men marched to the front lines, another battle unfolded quietly in the shadows, one fought by women who became some of the most daring spies history has ever seen. At first, the military wasn't sure women belonged in espionage. Many thought women were too fragile or emotional for the high-stakes, dangerous world of spying. But the reality turned out to be very different. Women could move unnoticed where men would attract attention. They blended into daily life as nurses, secretaries, or simply locals, perfect covers for gathering secrets right under the enemy's nose. Take Virginia Hall, for example. Before the war, she was a diplomat, traveling through Europe and learning languages. But a hunting accident in Turkey left her with a wooden leg, a serious setback, but it didn't stop her. Virginia nicknamed her prosthetic leg Cuthbert, and despite this challenge, she joined the British Special Operations Executive to help liberate France from Nazi control. As a spy in occupied France, Virginia built an extensive network of agents. She coordinated sabotage missions against German supply lines and helped Allied airmen escape capture. The Gestapo considered her their deadliest foe. What's more impressive is how she escaped capture multiple times, using disguises and quick thinking. Imagine a woman with a wooden leg outrunning Nazi hunters. That's real courage. Then there's Nancy Wake, nicknamed the White Mouse by the Gestapo because she was so good at slipping away from their clutches. Nancy was a journalist before the war, living in France. When the Nazis invaded, she joined the French resistance and later the SOE, leading daring raids and organizing weapons drops. She led hundreds of resistance fighters in guerrilla warfare, blowing up trains and cutting communications. Nancy's boldness and leadership inspired many and terrified the enemy. The training these women received was intense. They learned everything from hand-to-hand combat to radio operation and code breaking, skills traditionally reserved for men. Female spies also mastered secret communication techniques. Radios were bulky and dangerous to use, so quick and clever methods were essential to avoid detection. Odette Sansom was another remarkable spy. Captured and tortured by the Gestapo, she refused to give up her fellow agents, enduring immense pain without betraying anyone. Her story is one of endurance and bravery, inspiring movies and books. She showed that strength comes in many forms, not just on the battlefield. These women didn't just work alone, they formed close bonds with resistance fighters and local communities. Their networks were lifelines for the Allies. The Office of Strategic Services, America's intelligence agency during the war, also recruited women to serve as spies and operatives behind enemy lines. Virginia Hall transitioned from the British SOE to the OSS, bringing invaluable experience for the D-Day invasion and beyond. Women like Elizabeth, Betty, McIntosh operated in North Africa and Italy, gathering crucial intelligence that shaped military decisions. The risk was always present. Being caught meant torture, imprisonment, or death. But these women faced danger head-on, fueled by a fierce determination to defeat tyranny. Their contributions were often kept secret after the war. Many couldn't speak about their missions due to strict secrecy agreements. Over time, as stories emerged, the world began to recognize the vital role these women played in winning the war. Their work challenged the traditional views on women's capabilities, paving the way for future generations in intelligence and military fields. The courage and ingenuity displayed by these women went beyond expectations, proving that gender was no barrier to heroism. These spies risked everything, often working alone, relying on their wit, charm, and bravery to survive. Their legacy continues in modern intelligence agencies, where women now serve at all levels. Learning about these spies reminds us of the hidden battles fought away from the front lines, battles won by courage, secrecy, and sacrifice. Their stories inspire us to challenge stereotypes and believe in the power of determination. Virginia Hall's wooden leg didn't slow her down, it became a symbol of resilience. Nancy Wake's fearless leadership showed that audacity can change the course of history. These women weren't just spies, they were trailblazers who risked everything so the world could be free.